Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we got something a little bit different and a little bit special. Today we are actually going to be doing a tier list instead of any gameplay or any reactions. But first and foremost, before we even get into it, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I noticed the 50 subscribers. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm actually at 51 right now. Hold up. But yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm actually at like 51 subscribers now. So I thank you guys. I noticed it. I really appreciate it. I thank all of y'all, everyone who ever subscribed, liked, or comment. And I don't even really ask for those anymore. At this point, I'm just doing this shit for fun. But so today we actually got a Call of Duty tier list. And so the 50 subscriber video is coming. It's going to be the biggest video I've ever done so far, and the most complex video I personally have ever edited, because I do edit all my videos. So it's going to take a little while for that to come out, but it's coming. I promise it's coming, okay? But it's going to take a minute. So in the meantime, I thought I'd deliver y'all a new video. We are going to be doing, boom, a Call of Duty tier list. Now, to any of my older Call of Duty fans out there who probably played World at War, COD 4, you know, those CODs, they're not up here because I haven't played those games. And I thought it would be like, I know that they're liked. I know the reason they're liked. I know the reason they're not liked because I've seen videos on them. But I just feel like if I was to rank them on my tier list, it would be more disrespectful than to rank them, even if everyone agreed, strictly because it would be a dishonest ranking because I never played them. So the earliest COD on here on this list is Modern Warfare 2 from like 07, 08, 09, something like that, whenever it came out, because that is the earliest COD I played. So with that being said, we're going to dive right on into it. Let's go, baby. All right, so first on the list, of course, we got Modern Warfare 2. I'm not going to lie, it should be kind of given. It should kind of be a given already. This is in S tier. Like, do I even really need to explain why it's in S tier? Bro, Modern Warfare 2, the campaign, and mind you, I'm not a big campaign guy. The only campaign I ever actually beaten was, well, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3 is the first Call of Duty I actually owned. But Modern Warfare 2, obviously everybody knows, W campaign. The multiplayer was a W, but what I personally want to touch on was the Spec Ops, bro, or Special Ops, whatever it was called. I don't really remember. But the Spec Ops was so goated for me personally, for my experience. Everyone knows why the multiplayer is good. I feel like I don't have to get into that. We had the intervention, you know what I'm saying? You know, even the MP5. The MP5 has always been goated. The guns in that game were just goated. The maps back then, I'm not really going to touch on the maps because I'm going to be honest, back then I wasn't playing Call of Duty judging the maps, bro. It was really just about the experience and the gameplay. Akimbo fucking MP5s, bro. Like, are we fucking are like, come on now, bro. It was goated. But the Spec Ops, it was Modern Warfare's, essentially they're zombies, but it wasn't zombies. So it was their third game mode, and it was so goated. That game mode, I was able to lock in and actually feel like a fucking soldier, bro. It was different. Like, as a Treyarch fan, mind y'all, my personal favorite Call of Duty is right here, Black Ops 2. And as a Black Ops 2 Treyarch fan, fanatic, whatever you want to call it, I will admit Modern Warfare Spec Ops gave me a reason to consciously, willingly hop off Black Ops 2 and hop on a different COD. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna now hop into MW3. Now, MW3, this one's a little tough. It's a little different. Some people like Swag love this game. Phase Swag, y'all know, and would rank it S tier. I'm thinking B tier. And the reason I put it B tier is because everybody knows, everyone says glorified DLC. This game is glorified DLC, whatever. But, I mean, is it not a sequel? It's a sequel to MW2, right? If it is, that's kind of the point of a sequel. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen Lion King 1 to 2. You ever seen Spider-Man 1 to 2 to 3? I don't, like, etc. I don't know, like, if y'all just, you ever seen Harry Potter 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, 7, 8? Like, that's kind of what a sequel is, pretty much. I ain't gonna lie, it pretty much is MW2. And also, the reason why I rank it as a B and not an A is because it's gonna bring me into the next one, Black Ops 1. And I'd put Black Ops 1 in A. And me personally, Black Ops 1 is better than Black Ops 3. I'm gonna keep it a B. The only reason I put it in A and not S with MW2, even though I personally would probably choose to play Black Ops 1 over MW2 is because I understand why everyone, like, I understand why MW2 is one of the best. I understand. And I think Black Ops 2, which this is just a given, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. It's S tier. Come on now. And I feel like Black Ops 1 is Black Ops 2, but slightly lesser. So with that being said, it can't go up there with S. I don't really, actually, I'm gonna retract that. It can. If you put it in S, I'd agree with that. I wouldn't like tell you take it out. But me personally, I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna just put it in A tier. The zombies was clean. It was good aim. It was amazing. The first, well, not the first. We had World at War, but like I said, I didn't play that. So for me, it was the first zombies game, first zombie experience, and it was amazing. It was simple. It was pretty much like I said. It was Black Ops 2, but lesser. Black Ops 2 was like the perfect zombies, and Black Ops 1 was like that, but just simpler. So it's gonna go in A. Now Ghost.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, part of the reason I'm even doing this tier list right now is because I was just watching a Tim the Tap Man video, okay? And he was reacting to, like, nade shots, well, I watched, like, 4 of them. So I don't know if this one was part of the nade shot one. It might have just been the Call of Duty, like, legendary moments or some shit. But one of them was Ghost. I actually think it was Nade Shot's game. Nade Shot, by the way, going stupid. W Nade Shot. But it was on Ghost. And he was like, this game, you know, it was only hated. Which I don't blame Tim. I'm not really calling him out. This is what everybody says. It was just after I heard him say it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a tier list. But anyway, everyone says this. And it's not just Tim. I'm not calling out Tim. You know, we love Tim. We watch all his videos, every channel. But he was like, you know, this game was only underrated and hated so much because it came after Black Ops 2, which was so legendary. And I had to shut that down in the comments, bro. Ghost was rightfully so hated. If you go back and look at Ghost gameplay, mind you, before I say this, keep in mind the time gap between these games, MW2 and MW3, right here, and Ghost. Mind you, the age gap, or time gap, is like 5 to 6 years. And Ghost looks and pretty much plays, aside from sliding, exactly like these two games right here, MW2 and MW3. It looks, give or take, slightly worse, maybe slightly better fidelity-wise, exactly like MW2 and MW3. And the age gap, the time gap between the games, is over half a decade. To put that in perspective, that would be like if this game here, Modern Warfare 3, fidelity-wise, looked and played exactly like this game here, Black Ops 3, or Infinite Warfare. Like, let's not go back and be like, and like kiss the toes of Ghost, bro. This game was rightfully terrible. This was honestly the first COD that felt like they didn't try, and they just didn't care, honestly. So because of that, it's F tier. We're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it was only bad because it came out after Black Ops 2. Because, bro, there was a time where this, and even this, was ranked, even World at War and COD 4. There was a time where those were the best CODs. And then this game came out right here, Black Ops 2, and took the shine. It's very possible to come out after a legendary game and be at least good. Ghost was not that. Because Black Ops 2 was that. Black Ops 1 was that. Modern Warfare 2 was even that. Black Ops 3 was that. They came out after legendary games, and they were bare minimum at least good. This game came out and was unbearable. On top of that, not only did it feel like they didn't care, you couldn't see people on the map. Like, I don't know if the PS3 I was playing on was just bad, like bad aim or whatever. I don't know. I literally shit y'all not, I could not see people on the map, bro. It was a problem. The only good thing in this game, good, it wasn't even that good because there's nothing crazy or really special in the game, was the fact that you could interact with the map. Like, there was a map where if you shoot a tree, it will fall down and create a bridge. But shooting a tree and it falling down is not cool enough for it to even be C tier. Like, we're shooting trees and they're falling. That is our selling point. It's F tier. It's F tier. Enough yapping, though.
About time.
We are moving on to Advanced Warfare. Now, actually, hold up. Zombies? Images? Was it this one? Okay, it was this one. Hold up. Because now we might have to retract this a bit. We gonna put Ghost in D tier. Advanced goes in F tier. That shit should never happen again, bro. Advanced Warfare's movement was terrible. It was fucking terrible. The campaign, forgettable. I don't remember it. But to be fair, this is coming from someone who's not a campaign fan. The only campaign I actually beat would be Black Ops 2 and 3. That's it. And that's because Black Ops 3 was the first one I owned, and Black Ops 2 was just that goated. It got me into campaign as a non-campaign fan. But I didn't play the campaign, so I'm not going to speak on it. Multiplayer was fucking atrocious. The movement was terrible. It was wonky. It was so bad. It just felt like they tried. I'll give them that. They tried, but it was like, I don't know. It was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then the zombies with the exo zombies, bro. That was like the selling point, and it just didn't hit. It did not hit. So it's gonna go F. I ain't gonna lie. And now we got Black Ops 3. Okay, so before I rank this one, I know I yapped on Ghost. I might yap on Black Ops 3 because Black Ops 3, even though Black Ops 2 is my personal favorite, this is a whole different era for me because, like I said, this will hold up. Let me fix this. I'm putting Black Ops 2 in front of MW2. I'm not gonna lie. MW3 was like the first COD I owned, and it was actually goated, bro. It got hate for being futuristic. I was one of them, but for me at least, it wasn't much so hate. It was disappointment. It wasn't necessarily hate because the game wasn't bad. It was good. I played the fuck out that game. If I could look at my PlayStation 4, if I could look at my PlayStation 4 like hours on Black Ops 3, it would be something ridiculous, like probably like 1,200 hours. So I liked the game, but the futuristic shit was just a disappointment because I was expecting it to be more BO2-esque, like how Black Ops 2 was like Black Ops 1 kinda, but just like it had that kick. I was kind of expecting that, but they kind of like they did something new. They kind of did a large jump, but it worked. The campaign, I'm gonna touch on campaign first. I like the campaign. A lot of people hate it. It's actually an unpopular opinion to like the campaign from what I'm kind of hearing, but I liked it, and I'm gonna explain why I liked it. First of all, the campaign in terms of structure and how it was structured, how they did it, how it played, how it was executed, it was just like Black Ops 1's campaign, and people will fucking praise Black Ops 1 for how its campaign was. So if we're gonna go off that, first of all, it's automatically up here in A. Now, what the campaign actually did, like the contents, because first of all, I'm explaining what I mean by how it did. Like, it did the same thing with Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3's campaign, how you play them is not chronological order and how the story is. So I just think it's unique and made you... What the fuck was that ad? Anyway, I just think it was unique, and it made you think. Like, it made you, like, actually have to, like, use your brain power and try and put together, like, what the fuck is actually going on in this story? Like, what is happening? So I like that as someone who likes, like, stories like that make you have to think. Like Naruto, for example. I like that. That's good aim. Or Attack on Titan, that's good aim. I like that. And then it had the free run, which was unique and fun. Anytime I wanted to get off fucking multiplayer because I was tired of getting shit on, I would just go hop in free run, improve my movement. And what was that one game? Nightmares, bro. I'm gonna touch on this because this is actually like a hot topic for me because I hate Outbreak, I hate Onslaught, I hate Warzone zombies.
I hate you!
All that shit is garbage. But Nightmares proved that you can have a zombies that's not classic round base and it still worked. The characters had a story in it. Like, it actually made sense. You weren't just operators. They didn't speak, didn't really add to the story. They were just there. They had storylines still. It wasn't zombie exclusive, but they were storyline characters. So there was still a zombie story in it. The map wasn't a large Warzone map with a mini map telling you, oh, you could just go buy this, you could just da-da-da-da-da. And on top of that, you don't just load in with whatever fucking loadout, whatever guns you want, making the game unnecessarily easy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was simple. It was a linear map. It wasn't round-based. It wasn't a round-based map. But at the very minimum, it wasn't Warzone either. It was a linear style. It was a linear style campaign and zombies hybrid, and it fucking worked. It wasn't Warzone where zombies happen to be on the map. There wasn't AI spawning and shooting at you. There wasn't random real people in your game. It was a zombie story that took place in the campaign story, and it actually made sense and worked and was fun. And then on top of that, you go to zombies, of course, and the zombies was legendary. Everybody knows, everybody praises the zombies. Everyone's like, oh, this zombie's even better than Black Ops 2. For me personally, I'd say you're fucking tripping. Black Ops 2 zombies was just fucking goated, bro. The atmosphere that they captured in that game was unmatched, and no COD zombie experience has been able to match it. They captured the thriller so good in Black Ops 2, like off just the atmosphere. But we're not talking about that. We on Black Ops 3. But the zombies was goated. Shadows of Evil was good. Horizon Draka was good. And then they added like didn't they add Ascension? The something toting, I think Moon's on there, the Giant. Like, come on, it was good aim. This was good aim. I'm gonna put an S tier. I have to. I'm gonna put an S tier, but if you say A tier, I'd agree. If you say B, C, D, or F, you're tripping. All right, now we're going to Infinite Warfare.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right, so yeah, it's this one. Okay, so Infinite Warfare, strictly because of this zombies mode right here. I don't know what the popular opinion on this is, but I don't go off bias and popular opinions, so I don't know if y'all are gonna agree or disagree with me on this. But this zombies was good. For it not being Treyarch, it was fun, it was unique, it worked, it was different, and it was actually good, bro. Also, side note, I'm pretty sure each different character had a different melee weapon, and I don't remember who, but I'm pretty sure one of them had a spoon, and just off that alone, that was unique and funny as fuck to me, so I liked it. I think it might have been him. I actually don't know, but I'm pretty sure you had a spoon as a melee weapon, as like unique to a character, and I actually liked it. But I will say, campaign, I don't know, so I'm not gonna go there. And multiplayer. I mean, I played the multiplayer, but like, I'm putting it in D. It's going D. I'm putting it in D, but it's going above Ghost, because I'm not going to lie, I would very much rather go back and play just this zombies than Ghost's entire game. I'm not going to lie. I might get hate in the comments for that. Comment down below if y'all agreeing with this tier list so far, if y'all got any disagreements, but I'm probably going to get hate for that, but oh well, this is my tier list. And that's what I think, bro. I'd very much rather go hop on this than Ghost, any part of Ghost game. Any part of it. Any fucking game mode. Alright, so now we got World War II. I'm going to keep it a beam. I did not play this game like that. I played it. I did play it. I played it enough to rank it. I didn't play it like that. I didn't play this whole cycle. I played it for a few months. Kind of like how I did Vanguard. I'm going to be honest, Call of Duty, stop dropping World War II titles. I'm going to keep it a beam. We don't care. We moved on. Y'all did that about 10 times already. We know how it goes. We know the story. We promise. We're done. We are done. We don't care. We don't care anymore. When this shit came out, we didn't care. When this came out, we didn't care. When this came out, we didn't care. And when this came out, we didn't care. I'm gonna be honest, people would rank this game as high as they will. My uncle even loves this fucking game, and he will swear by it. For me personally, bro, this game was nothing special. It was another fucking Ghost Ascension. Pretty much it was what Ghost should have been. I'm gonna be honest. It was what Ghost should have been. So it's going to C. It's going to C. The game was nothing special, and the whole fandom is tired of the World War II Call of Duty era because we done time traveled and been through it about 10 different times already. And like I said, it was nothing special. You might have liked the game, but I'm talking about like objectively, it was nothing special. It was another Infinity Ward Call of Duty, and it was what Ghost should have been. It was nothing special. Honestly, now that I'm ranking these, I'm noticing a trend. Treyarch is typically the one to really do the special things. Like, really do something different and take it up a notch. But anyway, that brings us into Black Ops 4. Now, before I rank Black Ops 4, I'm going to say this. I know I'm going to get disagreements, and I know I'm going to get hate if this video does any numbers. Okay? Black Ops 4. Ooh, is that Doom? Mid-game, mid-game. Anyway.
Let me at him! Let me at him!
Anyway, I'm gonna get hate for that too, but anyway, Black Ops 4 does not, I repeat, it does not deserve the hate it gets. And I might end up yapping for this one too, but this is actually controversy, so I feel like if out of all the games I yapped about, this deserves it. Black Ops 4 was, first of all, I'm gonna just sum it up pretty much. I think Black Ops 4 was the last decent COD we got. I don't care. Hate me, dislike the video, unsubscribe, do what you want. I don't care. Black Ops 4 was the last decent COD we got, and that is including Modern Warfare 2019. Because y'all look at that game with rose-tinted goggles. We gonna yap and get on to that one too. But hold up. People say this game had no campaign. And the reason I hate doing that is because you're right, it didn't. But let's not judge the game for what it wasn't. That don't even make sense, bro. Like, let's judge it for what it was. What it got, what it tried to do, and did it succeed. It didn't have a campaign because it was the first one to introduce Blackout on a shortly time manner, mind you. So, the campaign had to be scrapped. It was a compromise. Oh well, cry about it. It had to happen. Without that, Warzone wouldn't be a thing. So, was it really that bad? And then on top of that, let's be real. Let's be real. You're not spending $60 to $70 on a Call of Duty to play the campaign. Nobody is spending $60 to $70 on a Call of Duty for the campaign experience. So let's not pretend and act like without campaign we're gonna lose sleep. Like, let's put that aside, especially after Black Ops 3. After Black Ops 3's experience, nobody in the moment at the time, nobody in the community is spending full price strictly on campaign. You're not doing it. So let's not downplay BO4 because it didn't have one. Like, let's just not go there. And the multiplayer was actually good. People be like, it's a glorified DLC to Black Ops 3. Because it doesn't have a campaign, I guess you could say that, because it technically don't have a story of its own, like on its own. So I guess you can say that. But if we're going off of the same reason people say other games that do have a campaign and a story are glorified DLCs, you're wrong. People be like, it's a glorified DLC. Bro, it doesn't have the same maps. It don't have the same weapons. Unless you're including legacy items, which COD has been doing since the golden eras in Modern Warfare fucking 2. So we're not gonna act like that it's a bad thing when 4 does it. Black Ops 4. Because they've been doing it since before 2010. Okay, and everybody didn't say shit. But anyway, it didn't have the same maps, it didn't have the same guns, and it didn't even have the same specialists. Even the specialist was changed. The Ripper dude, I think he's called the Spectre. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, the Ripper dude is called the Spectre. He went from having Wolverine claws and active camo to having a whole katana, being able to roll, like do whole somersaults and throw that fucking katana like he's Thor. The gravity, what's his name? The Gladiator? Was that the gravity spike dude? The Gladiator went from having gravity spikes and super speed to, I actually don't remember both of his, but I know he got a grappling hook. I remember that. And there was another one. The Tempest got an upgrade. I don't remember how the upgrade was specifically, but it was way more easier to use. And that's the only ones I remember off the top of my head. I think the War Machine girl got I know she got something different. I can't remember all of them. That's the ones I remember off the top of my head. But they didn't even stay the same. They changed and they upgraded them, which is quite literally what you're supposed to do when you make a sequel. Mind you, Black Ops 4 is essentially a BO3 sequel. It's not a DLC. That's what a sequel is meant to do. Take the same things and renovate on them, essentially. That's what a sequel is meant to do. It served its purpose and it did it correctly. And people are like, it's a DLC. It's so bad. Worst COD. Stop it. And Blackout was better than Warzone. The concept of Blackout was way better than Warzone. The only thing Warzone has over Blackout was the engine. And that's proven. That's already been proven. If you've been in the community since, you already know that. Let's not pretend. And the zombies. We're finally on the zombies. Everybody hates the zombies. I actually commented on a video. Let me try and find it real quick. I commented on a YouTuber's video, and he actually responded, and he responded with something. I want to find it because we spoke about it. Here it is, right here. Boom. At Skizzleax. By the way, if y'all don't follow Skizzleax, y'all should. He's a W YouTuber. I fuck with his videos. But I commented, and let's go to the one that got a like, so I can see. I said, wait, is this the one he replied to? No, it's this one. This is the one he replied to. I said, nah, BO4 was always fine. It was never perfect. It wasn't BO2 or BO3 zombies. But even back then, I played the fuck out of BO4 in general and actually had fun. If you ask me, BO4 was the last decent COD we had. And don't start crying to me about campaign like you spent $70 on COD to play campaign. Campaign almost feels like a chore to play, and it's been that way since the golden era of COD. Nobody hops on to play campaign. Campaign is an afterthought at best. Cause we was talking about zombies. This part of the video was strictly about the Black Ops 4 zombies, and he said, I agree, it wasn't super bad, but wasn't as good as BO2 or BO3. I still enjoy my time with it as well. For zombies, it was smaller stuff like HUD glitches and tedious Easter eggs that made it less fun, but overall was way better than zombies that came after. Boom. Essentially, pretty much he agreed with what I said, and he even capitalized on what actually made BO4 zombies bad was the glitches and the HUD glitches, and pretty much essentially just bugs. I pretty much have to say I must have had the best fucking PS4 in existence. It must fell straight from heaven, because I promise y'all, if I still had it, I would even like go back and look at the clips if I have any. I don't have anything posted on the game. I never ran into any bugs on that game. Everyone, and in the video he showed like people's game would completely crash and shut down. That never happened to me. My problem with the zombies is that the Easter eggs are OD as fuck. People are talking about glitches. I'm like, that's your complaint? Not the Easter egg? Not the fact that there's a bird and you have to locate it all across the map, and it could be in 40 different spots, and it could be as high as it could possibly be because it's a bird and it flies, and the only way you could find it is by if you're even close to it and listening to it. But y'all are complaining about bugs? I never experienced that. Maybe that's why, for me personally, I'd put this game higher than everyone else, because the thing that for everyone else, the reason they rank it low, I didn't experience. And this zombies is 100% better than every zombies that came afterwards. You're not telling me otherwise. So with that all being said, I know people gonna disagree. I'm ranking this game a B. I'd very much rather play Black Ops 4 than every Call of Duty below where it's at right now. In fact, for me personally, I'd rather play it over MW3. The only CODs I'd play over Black Ops 4 that's listed so far is Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, and MW2. That's it. I know y'all gonna disagree, but I don't care, bro. I quite frankly don't. It's a fact, bro. That game got way too much hate, and it did not deserve it. Now, Modern Warfare 2019. I know I'm going to yap in this one. Had to fix my mic real quick. I know I'm going to yap on this one, because y'all look at this game with rose-tinted goggles. Everyone's like, oh, it saved COD. It was so hyped. Everyone loved it. No complaints. Okay, really? No complaints? We about to get into this. First of all, I'm going to explain why you can't look at essentially what the game did in terms of reviving COD and the hype around it and use that as how good the game was, because now you're doing what the devs do essentially, and that doesn't correlate. Hype doesn't equal if the game was good. In the same way for you devs, any devs watching, game sale numbers does not mean we like the game. A game can make $10 billion on launch. That does not mean we liked it, because our opinion comes after the fact. That just means at most you had hype. Like this game here, MW 2019, like people love to point out, you had hype enough for people to buy it. But the opinion comes after the experience, which is after buying it. So you can't look at that and say that equals it's good, because that doesn't correlate. That hype correlates to exactly that. Hype. You convinced people to be interested, and so to try it. That doesn't consider the game being good or bad. So with that being said, we're going to shut down it did this for COD, so it's this good. Because honestly, it was the engine that did that. It was not the game. Nobody looked at the game and said, oh, I want to use that. And so they hopped off 2K or Fortnite and went to Call of Duty MW 2019. People looked at it and said, whoa, slide canceling, tax sprinting, YYing, bunny hopping? That's new. And so they wanted to play a new thing. It did do something new, and it brought people back, and it was probably the most hyped. You're right. But again, that doesn't translate or correlate to it being good or even it being bad. The reason I'm going to rank this game, I actually have to think, hold up. The reason I'm going to rank this game a B, and I'm going to put it in between BO4 and MW3, the OG MW3, is because The compass did not work. Well, I'm gonna put it in retrospect. So essentially, y'all could skip my whole rant on this, but still get it. I'm gonna just put it in a nutshell. The game did not fucking function. The game was half baked and the most broken game we had. People will say it's way better than Cold War, but at least Cold War worked. This game did not work. The compass was broken. The radar barely worked. If people would shoot, the red dot would not show up. Sometimes it would just be straight up capping. I literally had, and you could probably go back and look at my Modern Warfare 2019 clips because they are posted. There will be people, the radar will be telling me they're off the fucking map. And it didn't work. Ghost worked weirdly. It was like, not Ghost, Ninja. It was just like, what are we doing? The AS Val, please tell me y'all do not forget the AS Val on launch. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, triple.
The AS Val was triple kill wall banging. Triple kill wall banging. I don't know why I can't hear it though. Oh, that's why. The audio was turned down. Hold up.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, triple.
I still can't hear it. But anyway, this thing was triple kill wall banging, my brother. That is a problem. I understand they're on hardcore. He's on hardcore. But that is an issue. That's a problem. You go to Marksman's video. Where's Marksman? You go to Marksman. You go to Marksman's video.
Asset locations confirmed.
Oh, well, there's 3.
Oh, that's hacked, dude.
Balanced. All right, fair and balanced is the words we're looking.
Exactly. Fair and balanced with a mocking tone. That's the words we're looking for, right? That gun was an issue. Now look at this. FaZe Kitty 725 sniper. Where is it? There was this one kill that was a ridiculous range. Right here. It's right here.
God.
Right here. Mind you guys, this is a shotgun. He's using a shotgun. 77 meters. One shot with a shotgun.
That's disgusting. I guarantee you he's camping third story somewhere with 725.
Hold for detonation.
Oh, he really is, dude. Okay.
That's a shotgun. But this game wasn't broken though. This game was the best COD we had. Fuck no. That game was broken and it made no fucking sense. It was ridiculous. I might, you know what? C tier. And y'all can hate me. I don't care. The game was broken. Y'all look at this game with rose tinted goggles. That game was broken. It was a problem. And the hold on, the hackers on it and Warzone, because that was when Warzone was popping. Stop. That was a problem. That whole game was a problem, bro. This game does not deserve. If you put it in B, I can agree with that. If you try and say it goes in A or C, you're lying. Okay, now Cold War. Cold War, there's a little bit of bias for me for Cold War because both in terms of my career and my sniping skill, Cold War was where I took off, but I'm not going to look at it with rose-tinted goggles like y'all do. Like I said, I'm not a biased person. This game, when it dropped, I had a major problem with the snipers, bro. And I really hope, well, I already know they're not going to do it again. Spoiler alert, I saw some of the clips of BO6. Everybody did. They've been leaked on the internet. Let's not act like you're innocent and didn't see them. Everybody saw them. I saw the snipers. They're not as slow, which is good aim. And they better not do the shit they did with Cold War ever again. Cold War snipers are literally the slowest snipers we've had in COD history, to the point where if they have no attachments on them, they are unfucking bearable. They are unbearable because you have people that have ADS guns that are like that. Like, you press the button. Here, I have a controller right here. I'll demonstrate it. Because when you watch Cold War, you can't really see it because the ADS animation itself is fast. But the actual ADS time from when you press the button, and I press with bumpers. I don't shoot with triggers. So when you hold the button and when they actually aim, it will be like, now they're aimed. That's disgusting. And that was like the fastest snipers. The snipers were terrible. For sniping, it was the worst year for us, honestly, but we still went stupid. We still went crazy. But the zombies was not it. I really did like the campaign. I actually might go back to it because I wanted to stream the campaign. The only reason why I never did or made videos on it was because I was on a PS4 then, and it got to a point where it couldn't handle doing shit. So I was like, okay, obviously that's not going to happen. So I didn't even finish the campaign either because, like I said, I wanted to make content with it. So if I wasn't streaming or making videos on it, I wasn't playing it, so I didn't play it. I actually want to do that. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see that, if y'all want to see videos on it, because I definitely do just want to do that. But the campaign, for what I did play, it was goated. The multiplayer was decent. I think it was better than Modern Warfare 2019 because the movement wasn't butchered like Modern Warfare 2. It was better than that one. And Modern Warfare 3, yeah, I'd put it above Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer 2, only because the maps are fucking shit. And I am so glad everybody is finally coming out and realizing how bad Modern Warfare maps truly are for 6v6, bro. They are atrocious. But anyway, I'm probably gonna put Cold War. I'll put it C tier, but high C. It's a high C, like the drink. You know what I mean? That was kind of corny. I apologize. But anyway, okay, we're going to get into Vanguard now. We're going to try and wrap the last of this video up a little bit because I've probably been recording this for like an hour or some shit like that. Vanguard. I hate you! Everybody knows I don't really have to explain this. Vanguard deserves F tier. That game was terrible.
It was tough.
Well, first of all, I'm going to go into one of my personal complaints because now is the perfect time. That games, like, this is a little complaint that I've never heard anyone complain, so this might be y'all's first time hearing it. The attachments were fucking stupid. I don't know if y'all ever seen, realized, or knew of the attachment in this game. There's a specific attachment that if you put this attachment on your gun, it affected the enemy's flinch. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, just... I understand, like, you can have attachments that would increase, like, how much flinch you induce onto someone. I understand that. But having an attachment that blatantly, openly says increases enemy flinch is like, what the fuck? How does that even, like, what? The attachment should affect my... What is it doing to my gun, then? Like, what is it doing to my gun, though, that is doing that? It doesn't say. It just says... affects the enemy, increases enemy flinch. What? It's an attachment on my gun. Can you tell me what it's doing for my gun? Everybody knows why it's an F tier. That alone is not why I put it in F tier. I'm just saying that's one of my little complaints that I personally had that I never heard of in any other COD or anyone complain about. Like, why is that a thing? But anyway, we gonna get into MW2, okay? MW2, if Modern Warfare 2019 is a C tier, MW2 is a D tier. I'm not gonna lie, this game deserves being called a glorified DLC because this pretty much was. I'm not gonna lie, this actually pretty much was. And then on top of that, it was the same game with worse movement. Like, they literally copy and pasted MW 2019 and fucked up the movement and just broke the movement and then released the game. And then with that being said, MW3 is going in D tier as well, but above MW2 because it's just what MW2 was supposed to be. It's MW 2019, but with better movement. And the reason it's in it's in D tier and not any others any higher is because the campaign fucking sucks. Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Raven, Activision, everybody, even if you're not involved, listen up, do not do that shit. Do not do MW3's campaign. Don't do it zombies either. The multiplayer was decent. I'm hearing people say it's the best we've had in recent years. Kind of ridiculous and crazy to me because we still have stupid fuckery in the game. But, I mean, I guess if you feel that way, go ahead. But don't ever do what the campaign did. The open world campaign shit is stupid. That's ridiculous. Don't ever do the zombie shit. I'm going to be honest. For future reference, please keep Warzone in Warzone. We do not, I'm going to speak for the COD community because quite frankly, I don't care about compromising, being invited to events or sponsors if it means giving my honest opinion and feedback on the game. And if they just can't take constructive criticism, which they should be able to take, and so it means I'm not going to be invited to anything even if I blow up, so be it. We need the right voices in this community because we're not being heard. We don't want Warzone and zombies. We don't want Warzone and campaign. Warzone might have blew up because Fortnite did, but keep Warzone in Warzone because there's still a large zombies fan base that is just zombies. There's still a large campaign fan base that is still campaign. Not really. I don't think there is exclusively. If you play Call of Duty and only campaign, like you don't touch multiplayer or anything else, I think you're a different breed, I'm gonna be honest. But there is people that care about campaign, and there's a whole separate large fandom for zombies. Yes, Warzone blew up because of Fortnite, but it's not all we want. Warzone can be its own thing and thrive in Warzone, but we want zombies to also thrive in zombies. We want multiplayer to thrive in multiplayer. We want campaign to thrive as campaign. We don't want these Warzone and zombies, Warzone and campaign, Warzone and multiplayer hybrids. Stop that shit. Dead it. Honestly, if it means killing Warzone, do it. Fuck that game. We want a good, solid main game again, and it seems like since Warzone came out, y'all been using it as a reason to slack off and just copy and paste shit to fill in the things you're slacking off on, and we're just gonna roll with it. Like, for example, Black Ops 6. We love that you brought round base back. We appreciate it. You heard something. But you're hearing about a piece of the pie. We still want the whole pie back, not just a slice. You know what I'm saying? You're hearing part of the puzzle. We still want the whole puzzle picture, though. We don't just want part of the puzzle, because then it's useless. You're hearing part of it. We want round base. Y'all brought it back. That's cool. Why is there still zombie features or Warzone features in zombies though? Why are zombies still dropping Warzone loot? Please dead that shit and bring back the zombie features, because they didn't show a zombie shield in Black Ops 6 yet. We don't know if there's a zombie shield. We know there's armor plates though, on top of having Jug, on top of having a broken wonder weapon, on top of being able to turn into a fucking Panzer, essentially a Brutus, whatever the fuck it is, on top of having its arms separately, on top of having a ray gun, on top of having quick revive, and how you want us to have armored plates too. Like, how much do you want to hold our hand, bro? We get y'all gave the guided mode too for those who really want their hands held. That's amazing. But we don't need armor plates, Juggernaut, quick revive, and a fucking syringe that turns us into an invulnerable Brutus. Take the armor plates out. Erase the ugly ass HUD. We don't want a mini map. All that shit is disgusting. I don't know why y'all can't just look at this screen and just redo that. Why did it change to what we have now that is so drastically OD? Everything's blocking shit on the screen. You have this and that over here. You have useless shit like health. You don't need a health bar and shield shit. You know it takes 3 shots to go down. That's common knowledge. Come on now. We don't need all this extra shit on the HUD. I don't know. I don't know. That was a side rant about Black Ops 6. Overall, since I spoke about it, I don't want to make it seem like I'm already hating on Black Ops 6. I like what I see. I think the game has potential. I think it can do something. But what I'm saying is, they've been fucking up, bro. They've been fucking up. I'm glad they're hearing half of what we're saying, but we still want the whole picture. All right, anyway, I know I yapped a lot, and I know I talked y'all's ear off, but I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for the 50 subs. And once again, the 50 sub subscriber, the 50 sub special video is coming out soon. It's just a really big video, and it's kind of going to take long. Like, I'm the only one editing. I'm new to this. I just got a PC. I'm kind of like, and what I'm trying to do is my biggest video, so it's kind of a lot. I don't have an editor for anything. I don't have anyone for anything. Everything, the whole process is me, so it's going to take a while. So I thought I would do this, still give y'all a video and let y'all know I wasn't lying. I'm definitely going to do a 50 sub special. It's something I actually want to do. It's coming. And once again, thank y'all so much for watching. And you don't have to like, comment, or sub, or share. You definitely don't have to share. I don't even really care. I don't even think that really does much. It might. But you don't have to do any of those. But if you did, and if you do, I appreciate you so much. And if you subscribed, if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the Brotherhood. Welcome to the Brotherhood. And if you are a reoccurring subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. And also, leave a comment. Okay, I guess I am asking for a comment, but this is because I actually want to know what y'all think about my tier list. I want to know what y'all think. If y'all disagree with anything, what y'all would rank these games, certain games, where y'all would put other games I didn't rank. I just want to know. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.